Hey Tankers, welcome back to World of Tanks with Hachiman. I'm glad to be back doing videos now that World of Tanks is fixed, or Wargaming I should say is fixed, whatever their problem was with replays not playing. I am in my 59 Patton. This is one of 3 gameplay videos of the 59 Patton, and I'm platooned with Thermos, also in the 59 Patton. We are on Moravanka in a Tier 8 game. One of the things I didn't really touch on in the garage review, and I meant to, is this tank does have one blaring weakness, and it's that giant tumor-shaped machine gun port that's on top of the turret. All the Tier 10 American tanks have this, but it is really pronounced in this machine for whatever reason. Thermo and I quickly zip towards the woods because we're mobile and we have gun depression. It's just a perfect fighting ground for our types of tanks, except we realize no one's coming with us. And at this exact moment, I audibly said, expletive deleted, I'm not going to go out here and die, let's go somewhere else. I turn around, start heading back the other way. Because our whole team went up the left side. And I just said forget it. But you see how quickly I made it almost to the edge of the woods, and then I turn around and start heading back the other way. Sorry if the video is a little jumpy there. Enemy tank spotted on the ridge. Our light tank is YOLOing his way right into the enemy base to get himself killed. He spots a T-34 heavy that's entering the woods, and we've got some random firing going on up on the left side ridge. And that's what I've decided I'm going to do. I'm going to come up on the left side ridge so I can support this attack here, but also put fire on anybody who comes out of the woods. Not sure what I'm locked onto and shooting at right there. Plenty of targets. Most of them are undercover. I can't quite feather a shot at anybody. I am spotted. Keep yourself moving around. If you go hold down in this tank, you're... Oh, bounced right off the bar. That machine gun turret on the top is going to stick out like a sore thumb. Missed the second shot, AMX misses the shot on him, then this T-44 charges. I'm reasonably confident that I can take him on. I fire my first shot, which bounces. He hits me with his first shot. And the shots are exchanging equally, which puts me at a disadvantage, except somebody gives a good hit on him from behind. Not sure who it was. And then I go right in on him. He bounces off my frontal turret armor. And I back up. MT-25 comes in for some assist, and I finish him off. And then here comes an ELC AMX, and I somehow missed that shot. And the MT-25 finishes him off. So now I want to get back up on my ridge, but I want to be careful that I don't take fire while I'm doing it. So I'm being just a little cautious before I start climbing that hill. Specific power on this tank isn't great, so going uphill slows it down a little bit, even for a medium tank. And it gets abysmally slow if you lose an engine, so be aware of that. Easy shot on the Pershing, very low damage roll for a 90mm gun. And the Lurva finishes the Pershing. I feel like we're winning this fight, even though it's 4-4. That AMX AC-48 still wants me. I can't quite get on him. I fire and miss, and he pens me right in the machine gun turret. T-32 bounced right off my upper hull. It's hard to see with all that debris, but you can see the scratch mark right there to the left of the upper plate. I aim carefully at the SU and still miss. I feel like everybody's shooting at me now. I displace, come up into a little bit of a different spot, and get the SU again. Easy shot there, low roll, don't kill him, and Type 62 finishes him. And then the T-34 has shown up out of the woods. So as I planned to do, I decide to pull back. We also have 2 AFK heavies. Actually, now it's down to 1. The Tiger P is AFK. Get the T-34 side. Right there. And Easy shot. Second easy shot. And I lose the spot. But he's still there. I'm just waiting. There he is again. Oh, that shot goes high, bounces off his turret. He starts to get behind the house, but somebody catches his track just in time. The Lurva there, and I put another shot into his side. And this has turned very badly for the enemy team. I told you I felt like we were winning. I think the enemy tanks that went into the woods were very cautious. They kept waiting to run into something, and it never happened because we had nobody there. But because of that, they didn't just blitz through the woods. If they had charged through the woods in record time, which all they had to do was count the number of tanks they saw on the map, and they knew they would have a clear path. If they had just blitzed when they had the chance, this would have gone a very different way. T-34 is behind the house. I'm trying to be patient to let him come around. Here comes an AMX 1357. Easy shot into his turret. Good roll there. Still leave him alive. I don't want to take a hit from that AMX. Here comes a T-37. HE shell loaded right into his side for 300 plus damage. 313. And then this is going to be it. There's an AMX AC-48 out there, or 46 rather, and there's a Hummel. I hope you got a good sense of the gun handling and the way you can move this tank around to pick a shot and then get a displace, pick a different shot. You can snipe with it. You can brawl when you need to, depending on the enemy you're brawling with. If like a T-44, if his gun might be a little substandard, you can brawl. You can brawl with a T-69, even though he's an autoloader. He can't kill you in one clip. And odds are at least one of his shots is going to miss, and there's a good chance one of his shots will bounce. So, let's look at the post-game stats. Third class mastery badge with 2,600 some odd damage done. 2,644 total. 1,500 of it for beyond 300 meters. That's rather impressive, actually. This was not a 2,486 XP game. It was actually about 6,000 because of the powering up the ancient weapons mission. I actually took this tank on the Friday that mission started with a 90% crew from my T-34-1, which I don't have anymore. And by the end of the day Sunday, it got them up to 100, completed their first perk, and got them over halfway to the second perk. That was how much XP that meant, because you'd have games. I had one game that I earned 8,000 XP with the ×5, and then there was the crew multiplier on top of that, so the crew earned something stupid like 16,000 XP. But 2,644 damage, 16 of 19 shots hit, and you know I was firing at long range against a lot of moving targets while I myself was moving slightly. Only 11 penetrations. The penetration on this tank is a little low. I mentioned that in the review. At 173 millimeters with standard ammo, it's the lowest, I believe, of any Tier 8 medium tank. 250 with premium is also a little low. 70,000 credit profit. And I took 5 hits, 3 of which penetrated. I did block 490 with armor. You're going to get to see some very impressive armor use in this machine in one of the other replays. So, hope you guys liked it. Thumbs up the video. Please comment below, subscribe for more, share it. All these things really help the channel out, and I'll see you guys soon.